is going down, world? Welcome to the 40s. I go by the name Black Pegasus, and today we're checking out Led Zeppelin. Thank you. And this has been heavily requested on the channel with a bunch. Man, Led Zeppelin is crazy. I heard there's a really good documentary on Netflix about Led Zeppelin. I've been waiting to watch it because the rabbit hole with these guys are so deep. So I noticed with like AC/DC, the Eagles, Led Zeppelin, who else? I mean, the names go on, right? Journey. I could just go down a list of iconic names that you guys just keep, react to. It just never ends. And what's funny about it, Elvis is in there too. I react to it and y'all still show up. Like y'all be showing up for some of their smaller, obscure songs as much as you do for some of their big songs. And I'm like, ooh, this is sick. Oh, Fleetwood Mac. I want to do a reaction to Fleetwood Mac's Full Rumors album because I heard some of the bangers, but then I looked at the track list. I was like, damn, there's a gang of songs I've never heard. Anyway, Led Zeppelin is probably a group where they have an album where I should do a full album reaction. Go crazy in the comments. I would do that. Pink Floyd, I did Dark Side of the Moon. I need to do another one from them. Like there's just these groups where the rabbit hole goes so deep. If you guys show up for these, I'm going to continue to do them. Let's get it popping. Anyways, today I'm checking out Thank You for the First Time. All that I know about this, I believe it was written by Jimmy Page and Robert Plant. I'm guessing Robert Plant probably takes the lead on the vocals, but we're going to find out. We're going to listen to it and vibe out. Good vibrations. Anyways, if you guys are here for a first-time reaction, like, share, comment, subscribe, and welcome back to the channel.
They tease him a lot, black peas on the spot. Welcome back, 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 welcome back. 40.
All right, let me get this logo down and pull the video up. Don't forget to support the original content on the channel. If you want to check out my other channel, Pegasus vs. the World. Over there, I've been doing movie reactions, but all the music and the music reactions, they happen on this channel. If you want access to the reactions early, there's a link in the description that gives you that access. I try to update it every single day. And there's a big catalog of reactions that hasn't been released to the public yet, so you can have some fun with it. Regardless, thank you guys for your support. Huge shout out to all of the members on the channel. Let's get this thing popping. We're watching and listening to this from Led Zeppelin's official YouTube channel. It is very important that you go over there and listen to this without me. The reason I say that is because this reaction video is not a substitute for the original. I'm not redistributing the music. I'm going to push pause, give commentary, give my interpretation, etc. But this was intended to be listened to in its entirety from their platform. Regardless of this crazy YouTube copyright claim system, regardless of the labels, because it's never the artist. It's always the label. It's always the other info. You know what I'm saying? I still go support the artist. That's what we're here for. Not all the minuscule, nonsensical bullshit. And as long as I still find these windows and pathways to be able to react to music, I'm going to. But I still always ask you guys to support the original content creator on all of my reactions because it's important. All right, let's go. There's going to be people, fast forward to this. Fast forward to 4 minutes so you don't have to hear them talk. It's like, bruh, that's important. That's the most important part of the video is telling you guys to support the original. People are jackasses. Anyways, let's go. Led Zeppelin, thank you. First time reaction. Bang.
Sun refused to shine, I would still be loving you. When mountains crumble to the sea, there will still be you and me. Kind of woman, I give you my Inspiration's what you are to me. Inspiration, love to see.
This is all right. This is like a softer romantic style track from Led Zeppelin. Um, and I'm thinking about the range of listening to A Whole Lot of Love, Kashmir, Stairway to Heaven, and this. For some reason, those are all the ones that are just like tingling my spider senses right now. And the range and the different spectrums being touched from those tracks I just mentioned. This is really putting your significant other on a pedestal and giving them the due praise for being the light in your life, right? You know, sometimes we get caught up in our relationships with our companion in this competition, and we forget to pedestalize them in the sense of their worth and value to us in our life, whether it's the emotion, the love. For me, there's many different things, right? My wife is a stay-at-home mother and doing homeschool and raising my children and brought me children into this life. And I think there's a balance of, you know, setting boundaries and stuff like that, but we do need to take time to maintain the relationship and give props when it's due. Give them their flowers, let's say. Maybe pedestalize is a good word, because I do believe when you're in the right relationship, both of you guys should be pedestalized for your strengths and what you're doing great. And, you know, kind of give that high five to each other and keep moving together. But anyways, saying like you're my inspiration and all these different things is just cunning. It's just, you know, valiant. And I think for the right lady, because some women will do you dirty. I'm speaking because I'm a man who dated women that have done me dirty, but vice versa. I'm not a saint. You know what I'm saying? So finding the right one and being able to have that vulnerability to just be like, put it all out there, like this song is kind of doing right now. Now, I did have one question. He said something about the mountains crumbling, and it immediately brought me to the lyrics of Stand By Me. So let's look this up real quick. When did the original song Stand By Me come out? Question mark. (1961). When did Thank You by Led Zeppelin come out? I think it came out in the late 60s. I just felt like that was a little callback. Yeah. I just felt like that was a little callback to Stand By Me. I could be tripping. But y'all know what I'm talking about. When the mountains should crumble to the sea. No, I won't be afraid. No. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And he flipped a line in there like that. So I caught that, and I was like, yo, immediate. Anyways, just reminded me of Stand By Me, but then he starts going into his own thing, and I was like, get him, Robbie. Get him, Bob Plant.
So today my world, it smiles. Your hand in mine, we walk the miles. Thanks to you, it will be done. For you to me are the only one. All right, yeah. Happiness, no more be sad. Happiness, I'm glad. If the sun refused to shine, I would still be loving you. Mountains crumble to the sea, there will still be you and me.
There's something about the ambiance and the music too that really sells it for me. Again, he hasn't really said thank you formally like the title, in my opinion. And now I understand what it's for. Thank you for everything you've brought into my life. Thank you for all of these precious things that I hold dear. Thank you for you being you, bringing happiness into my life and love and all these things. And I don't want to get too philosophical about relationships here because I think it would damper this authentic moment of passion that's being distributed through the lyrics and the music here, right? Because this is one of the songs where the music is softer and aligns with the lyrics. Sometimes we'll listen to a song where the frequency of the production's really high, but the lyrics are very melancholy, and it creates this unique contrast, but it works. This is like soft and just very direct and straightforward. And thank you. And this also, man, anyways, I'll talk about it at the end. But yeah, thank you. It's precious. It's special. That's what these sounds make me feel. It's innocent. It's precious. It's special. Thank you. That's what the simplicity in these last, in the last part of the instrumentation makes me feel personally. Also a twist of like some, oh, it's getting louder. It's coming back. Oh, I like this. I'll tell you why. I like that because it's the opposite of these fade outs that just fade out dry. It faded out and then went up, and then it's just, and we're gone. There's some songs that they're just too good for you to just fade out. It's like, what are you doing, bro? I've been reacting. I'm like, oh my God, I'm going crazy. And I'm like, dog, y'all just faded out the song. What are we talking about, B? Anyways, man. There's a little sprinkle of, and I could be tripping because I'm just a guy on YouTube, you know what I mean? But it just reminded me of like some stuff I would hear from maybe like Scotland or Irish folk music sprinkled in there, like some of the sounds. I don't know what I'm hearing. I like the Pogues. They got some Irish folk. I feel like some of their songs is Irish folk punk rock. But anyway, there's something sprinkled in there too. You know what I mean? Man, Led Zeppelin's dope. I felt like that was a callback to Stand By Me, if the mountains would crumble to the sea. It's literally, hold on, let me just double check this. The lyrics, when the mountains crumble to the sea in Stand By Me, they say that on Thank You by Led Zeppelin as well, comma, correct? I'm pretty sure it's identical. It's funny because I sing, okay, cool. If the sky that we look upon should tumble and fall, or the mountains should crumble to the sea. There you go. If the sun refused to shine, I would still be loving you. When mountains crumble to the sea, there will still be you and me. It was a callback, I think, like tip of the hat. Great lyrics. It's kind of wild how that works. Anyways, Y'all let me know what I got, what I missed. I think that was just a true, genuine love song. No, not necessarily a love song, a romantic song. A song to express your love to your significant other and what they actually mean to you. With sometimes as a male, sometimes we might withhold that a little bit more than I feel like women sometimes can be a little more communicative or open, but they can be closed off too. You know what I'm saying? It just depends, I guess, on personality. But on paper, the generation I grew up in, I felt like we were almost taught to kind of hide our emotions and hide our feelings and not to be as vulnerable with our women. And I think there's a good part to that. I think what we didn't learn is the balance part. I think men grew up in the 80s just withholding everything. And I do think to be your woman's rock and to be stoic, you can't just put it all out there. But there are moments where you do need to be open and more vulnerable than we were taught in the 80s to maintain a healthy relationship and communication. And, we can't be perfect, but I do think striving for balance is going to be the closest thing to perfection we could get in any way. Right? All these people, we need to do all these things, utopias, that's not real, but balance is real. So that's what I try to achieve. And I think this was a well-balanced song. So thank you, Led Zeppelin. And you guys watching this, thank you for watching and supporting my channel, because this allows me to do something that I actually enjoy with my life. So thank you. Anyways, let me know what I got, what I missed. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys on the next one.
Thank you for being some man. 40 years down the road, back again. FUQ boy.